Hello, Resident Beard, Mike Orvis here at Lfcc for Geek Pride, and I am sat here with a man who made me cry last year. It's Mr. Neil Gibson. How are you?
I'm very good, thanks. How are you doing?
Yeah, not bad, not bad.
Thank you for not crying this time, actually. It makes you look more manly.
So, you're here sort of promoting your wares, Twisted Dark amongst some other things. I want you to tell the good folks at home about your challenge, because I think it's a really interesting way of marketing your wares.
We have the standard challenge we give people with the comic, which is to read the first 2 stories and then walk away. Try and walk away, try and put the book down, try and not buy it. And we've sold 14,000 of these at conventions so far, and only 14 people have actually managed to pass the challenge.
Wow. I mean, I can pass the challenge. I read the first 2 stories. I rolled a single manly tear, and then I bought the book. It totally was. Shut up. I bought the second volume today. So how's the con experience been for you so far?
Honestly, it was very crowded. It's a new location, and so people couldn't actually find the way around it. It's very convoluted, but the atmosphere is great. People are having a great time, which is what the main thing about Comic-Con is, to have fun.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, has anything particularly sort of sprung to your mind about what are you going to take from this con, memory-wise?
The fact that you grew up and stopped crying, that's going to... No, honestly, I think what we'll take away from it most is the sheer passion people have for signatures. I didn't get it. People would queue for 4 hours in the hot heat and sweat just to get something signed by some of the celebrities. Yeah. So when you're big and famous, I will queue for hours to...
I'll get you something. It's fine. It's fine. I'll do that. It's no worries. So obviously... What's your elevator pitch for Twisted Dark?
It's pretty crap. I'm not very good at selling it, but what it is, it's psychological thriller. I tell everyone that it's not... Honestly, our company philosophy is that we love good comics, and most comics aren't that great, to be honest, but some of the good stuff is amazing. So we ask people, what are they into? And if they're into sci-fi, for example, we recommend Saga. If they're into action-adventure, we recommend things like Watchmen or something. So the elevator pitch for Twisted Dark is it's psychological thriller. If you like creepy stories that are quite dark with twist endings you don't see coming, then this is the comic for you. But if you like something different, great. We'll try and find the best comics for you, because I genuinely love good comics. I want more people to read them. Absolutely.
You've got a couple of other things on display today. So we'll go to Twisted Light, and then we'll do the World of Chub Chub, and then you've got your new book, which I've just been handled, Tortured Life. All right. So. Let's just talk about Tortured Life.
Okay, this is actually pure horror, this one. This is a guy called Richard. He's, if you can see by the cover, he slowly gets the ability to see how people are going to die. So anyone he looks at, he knows how they're going to die, and it makes him suicidal, frankly, because anyone he sees.
Yeah.
He actually goes to commit suicide, and that's when something happens.
Ooh. You say you can't sell your wares, but you're very, very good at telling a story and then going, well, buy the book. So, I think you're doing yourself a bit of a disservice. Are you working on anything sort of in the next couple of months, or are we just focusing on this at the moment?
Well, I'm working on lots of things, actually.
Anything you can talk about?
Not much I'm allowed to, actually, because if I'll get shot by my head of operations over there. But we have another series called Tabitha, and that's about a mailman who uses his mail route to see who's not collecting their post. So he looks through the window boxes and sees all the mail piled up, and he knows they're not at home, so he robs them.
That sounds amazing.
That goes well for the first couple of break-ins, but then they rob the wrong house, and...
See, this guy, he knows. And what about, just completely left of field, what about the World of Chub Chub?
Oh God, this is just embarrassing. All right. Okay, this is very... people like my dark stuff normally, but this is like for Calvin and Hobbes type stories. I basically wasn't a really good kid, and I did some really mischievous stuff, and I put them into a comic as a gift to my mother. I was never going to sell it, but she found it so funny, she made me make it into a comic, and we've actually sold out, it's the last copy. But it's humiliating, because this is true stories of what I really did, and now people know basically what a shit I was.
Fantastic. Okay, so that's really all the time we've got for. I mean, do you want to say anything out to the world of Geek Pride? Anything you want to shout
out? Put me on the spot. Yeah, take a photo of this guy. Hey, bloody man, come here. Look at the camera. This is Tortured Life. It's a character from our new series.
Okay, so this gentleman here is literally cosplaying as a character from the brand new comic, Tortured Life. Hello, sir. Look at the camera and say hello.
Hello. I'm the Bloody Man, part of the Twisted Dark family. And Hello. Any lower, and I'll be in his crotch.
But by the way, bloody man, I think he has a crush on you.
Absolutely.
He loves having his belly rubbed.
Does he?
My goodness. Brilliant. Okay, well, that's all the time we got for. You're a Game of Thrones fan.
Oh yes, I am. Thank you.
I've got to ask you. Thank you, bloody man. Thank you. I got one more question to ask you. Are you ready?
I am ready.
Jon Snow,
Yes.
dead or alive?
In his current form, dead, but ultimately, I think he's still alive.
Okay. Brilliant. What's your theory?
Spoilers. I'm not ruining it for you. I have no idea. I can't reveal it. Sorry.
Okay, brilliant.